The pyramids of Egypt are some of the most mysterious structures in the world. For thousands of years, they have stood tall in the desert, guarding secrets from an ancient time. When people see the Great Pyramid of Giza for the first time, they are amazed by its size and perfection. It is hard to believe that such a massive structure was built more than 4,000 years ago, without the help of modern technology. This mystery makes the pyramids so fascinating. How could people who lived so long ago move stones that weighed several tons each? How do they stack them with such accuracy that the pyramid still stands strong today? These are questions that continue to surprise and confuse scientists and historians even now. The truth is, we don't fully know the answer. Many theories exist, but none can completely explain the incredible achievement. And that is what makes the pyramids one of the greatest puzzles in human history. The pyramids were built in ancient Egypt thousands of years ago. The most famous of them all is the Great Pyramid of Giza, which was constructed during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu, around 4,500 years ago. This massive structure was not just a tomb. It was also a symbol of power, faith, and the advanced knowledge of the Egyptian people. To understand the mystery, we must first look at the scale of what was built. The Great Pyramid is made of more than 2 million blocks of limestone and granite. Some of these blocks weigh as much as 80 tons. Imagine trying to lift and move even one of them without cranes, trucks, or modern machines. Now imagine doing this millions of times with nothing but simple tools, ropes, wooden sleds, and human strength. What makes the pyramids even more surprising is their accuracy. The Great Pyramid is perfectly aligned with the 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. It is also built with such precise measurements that even today's engineers are amazed by its perfection. The base of the pyramid is almost a perfect square, and the sides are nearly equal, with only tiny differences that are hard to notice without advanced instruments. The ancient Egyptians did not leave behind detailed instructions on how they built these structures. We know they had copper chisels, wooden sledges, and manpower, but these tools seem too simple for such a huge task. This lack of records adds to the mystery and leaves us asking the same question: how did they do it? The more we study the pyramids, the more we realize that the builders were not just ordinary workers. They had great knowledge of mathematics, engineering, and astronomy. Some experts believe the pyramids were not only tombs, but also connected to the stars and the heavens, built with deep spiritual meaning. Over the years, many theories have been suggested to explain how the pyramids were built. Since the Egyptians did not leave behind clear records of the building process, experts have tried to piece together clues and evidence. Some theories sound practical, while others sound mysterious and even unbelievable. One of the most common ideas is the ramp theory. According to this, workers built massive ramps made of mud brick, limestone chips, or clay. These ramps allowed them to drag the heavy blocks upward and place them in position. It sounds simple, but the problem is that the ramps would have had to be as long as several miles and as strong as the pyramid itself. Building such ramps might have taken more effort than building the pyramid itself. Another idea is the use of levers and pulleys. Some historians believe workers may have used wooden beams as levers to lift blocks step by step. They might have also used ropes and pulleys to shift stones into place. This could have worked for smaller stones, but it still seems almost impossible for blocks that weigh dozens of tons. There is also the water and sand theory. In this method, workers may have poured water on sand in front of the sleds carrying stones. Wet sand becomes firm, which reduces friction and makes it easier to slide heavy objects across it. This theory has been tested in modern times, and it does work, but it still does not explain how the Egyptians lifted stones so high up the pyramid. Then there is the most controversial idea, the alien or lost civilization theory. Some people believe the pyramids are too perfect and too advanced to have been built with simple tools. They suggest that beings with higher knowledge, or a forgotten ancient civilization with advanced technology, may have played a role. While most scientists reject this idea, it remains popular in documentaries, books, and public imagination. The truth is, None of these theories can fully explain every detail. Maybe the real answer is a mix of many methods, or maybe it is something we still haven't discovered. And that is why the pyramids remain one of history's greatest mysteries. Even with all the research and theories, many mysteries about the pyramids remain unsolved. One of the biggest puzzles is their alignment with the stars. The Great Pyramid is almost perfectly aligned with the North Pole, and its sides are directed toward the four main directions: north, south, east, and west. Some researchers believe this shows that the builders had advanced knowledge of astronomy, far beyond what we usually think people knew at that time. Another mystery is the mathematical precision of the pyramids. The Great Pyramid's base is nearly a perfect square, with sides that differ by only a few centimeters, even though the entire structure covers more than 13 acres. The angles are so exact that modern engineers still struggle to understand how it was achieved with basic tools. Some even suggest that the measurements of the pyramid contain hidden knowledge about the Earth's size and shape. We are also left wondering about the survival of these structures. For over 4,000 years, the pyramids have faced wind, sandstorms, and earthquakes, yet they still stand strong. Many other ancient buildings around the world have crumbled, but the pyramids remain almost untouched by time. What secret in their design has kept them so strong for so long? Another question is why there are no detailed records of their construction. The Egyptians were known for their writings and carvings, yet no step-by-step guide or blueprint has ever been found. It is strange that such an enormous project, involving thousands of workers and lasting decades, left behind so little information about the actual building process. All of this makes the pyramids more than just monuments. They're puzzles that challenge us to rethink what ancient people were capable of. Each new discovery about them leads to more questions rather than clear answers. And perhaps that is why the pyramids continue to attract so much attention. They hold secrets that still refuse to be revealed. The pyramids are more than just stone structures. They're symbols of mystery, knowledge, and human determination. For thousands of years, they have inspired wonder and curiosity. We still ask the same question that people have asked for centuries. How were they really built? Was it pure human effort, a clever mix of tools and techniques, or something more that we have yet to discover? What makes the pyramids truly amazing is not just their size or age, but the fact that they remind us of the incredible abilities of the human mind. Even without modern machines, ancient people created something that continues to puzzle and inspire us today. At the same time, the unanswered questions keep the mystery alive. Perhaps one day, new discoveries will finally reveal the full truth. Until then, the pyramids will continue to stand as timeless puzzles, guarding their secrets under the hot desert sun. They remind us that history is not just about what we know, but also about what we have yet to understand.